What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Maverick here with episode 6 of Cells at Work Black. So, continue on right after episode 5 here. I do think we can start getting the idea that the body, the host of all the cells and whatnot, is gradually getting worser and worser, right? In fact, we were given a little bit of glimpse at the end of last episode where probably this episode is going to deal with the urinary tract or that part of the system. We saw the guy peeing blood, basically, and that's typically not a good thing. And I do believe we also saw mentions of crystals forming, right? So that would probably be kidney stones here, which are supposedly very painful. I, for one, hope I never have to experience something like pissing crystals out of my, no thank you. But, well, if that is the case, though, then that means they're actually skipping through a lot of the chapters. Maybe they aren't going to do a one-for-one adaptation and are just choosing the various episodes that they believe are more interesting, right? In any case, let's get into it, and that's how we will know. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. I actually haven't gotten that far in the manga. Yeah, this is the end of last episode. So it looks like they are doing kidney stones, right? This is the kidney stone episode. And the dude is pissing blood. Oh. So, starting with the opening. Like I said, I actually haven't gotten that far in the manga. I think I've only read up to volume 2, I believe, right? So hey, if they are going to be, increasing the rate of the adaptions and whatnot, not exactly going through each and every chapter, that's going to be good for me as well, because I can finally really start watching this without a clue as to what's going to actually happen. And that would be fun. I typically do like to watch these series as blind, but in a case like this, there's nothing I can do, right? I already read the manga before. I feel like if they drop the sort of electronic elements in this song, it really sounds like a 90s, 2000s, pop rock, out rock song. Heck, even light punk, maybe. Yup, kidney stones. Oh, damn. So yeah, they are advancing quickly. Alright. Yeesh. Drink more water, dudes. Ooh. What are you guys talking about? You've got nothing on your faces. Nephron. The things on the background say, no talking. Or no private conversations. Now, this could have turned a lot more, wow. All I'm saying is, if you're gonna clean somebody up, you should probably clean their lower body as well, right? I'm just saying. All the cells. Just slaving away. Mm. の体はいつ血管が詰まって No, they forgot to translate something. You mentioned lack of sleep as well. Not only overeating and overdrinking. Yep. Crystals. Ouch. Ouch. Drink water, dudes. Oof. Oof. Just thinking about it makes me wince in pain. Ugh. And yeah, because red blood cells get into the urine, you start pissing blood. I mean, just looking at it is already making me wince. Actually experiencing that, oh my god.
覚症状が現れにくいため沈黙の臓器と呼ばれる。
Run! Okay, stop. 'Ouch. No, but literally, it's the pressure from the that does kind of work, right? Because it's the pressure from the bloods that then force it back into. Ooh. Dissolve it. But seriously, this dude, is he like super? Oh, but still, oh my god, just thinking about it. Eesh. She can't really help. Hey, platelets. Oh, escort of white blood cells. These two are receiving the VIP treatment. Infection because of kidney stones? Yeah, because of the tears and rips and whatnot. So that tube wasn't actually sterilized properly? I mean, I know infections happen because of kidney stones and tears and whatnot, but typically those tubes, right, they should be sterilized by, because this is obviously something they can only do at a clinic and whatnot. All sorts and all kinds. Yeah, this is a job. For the white blood cells. Come on, dude. You should be... you should be accustomed to this by now. Abandon the kid. Oof. Kid. That's why cloudy piss is also a symptom. Yeah. I think they didn't. Yeah, there's actually some Yeah, one of the things that I think they didn't really convey properly is how the body is really low on white blood cell count right now.
200万個存在するが、損傷すると再生しないため、徐々に数を減らしていく。
私たちが働かなきゃ、この体は老廃物だらけになっちまうんだ。私たちは沈黙の臓器。働きな。黙って働くんだ。
You definitely. Yeah, it's just an overall sad situation. Now, you'd almost wish that the liver, I mean, sorry, not the liver, the kidney, wasn't so silent. More steroids? Or actually, yeah. Like, this body is relying on so much outside help right now. Yeah, that's not this. I mean, technically, though, you. Yeah, he just doesn't want to burden them. And alcohol. It's almost like a miracle that the body was able to survive on for so long. Alright, see you guys after this. Ooh boy, this had to be the most painful episode to date, right? Because, you know, as harsh as this may sound, the rest of the stuff, when we do see the cells, you know, fighting off bacteria, fighting off viruses, and all so on and so forth, you know, that, of course, they do their best to portray it within this sort of anime kind of condition. But still, for us normal, you know, an actual body, right, the actual host, the actual humans, it's really hard to imagine, you know, that kind of pain, right? I mean, sure, when you get an infection or whatnot, you might have a fever, you might feel very, very bad, feel nauseous, and so on and so forth, you might throw up. But still, those are generally stuff that we've all experienced before, and you know, those are more internal kind of stuff, right? However, for something like this, with kidney stones directly making a tear through your urinary tract and whatnot, oof, just thinking about it is enough to make you cringe, right? Just thinking about, like, that stone, like literally just a cut, but a cut down there, oh my god, it just, they mentioned it being a king of pain, I can totally see that, because just imagining it is enough to make you cringe, and I certainly hope nobody has to experience that ever. Stay hydrated, people, drink your waters, and all that. As for the rest, the part with the kidneys is also quite interesting as well, right? Because, you know, this is a situation where whilst watching Cells at Work, right, you do have a sort of dissonance between things, because on one hand you are rooting for, you know, some illogical practices or whatnot that the cells are exhibiting or doing, you know, even as much as you want to root for them to overcome it and so on and so forth. It's your body, right? You can't really just forcefully change anything about your body. Yeah, I'm sure you can have good habits and whatnot and places less stress on them, but you can't just say, hey, kidney, do this. Hey, white blood cell, do that. You can't really do that, right? So the part with the kidney is really interesting to me, because I'm pretty sure that most people will probably agree they would prefer if the kidney was not a silent organ, right? So this is a situation where, even though we're so frustrated that the kidney doesn't speak up and whatnot, there's nothing really that we can do about it in real life either. We can only make sure to take care of it and make sure that it doesn't eventually go bad. I actually did not know that the cells, right, within the kidney could not be replaced. That was actually news to me. You know, you would think that most cells in your body can get gradually replaced one or another, but apparently not those. So you need to doubly make sure to take care of your kidneys so that nothing bad happens to them. So once again, drink your waters and stay hydrated. As for the rest of the episode, I don't think there's too much to talk about, except for one very, very major thing. However, this does constitute as spoilers from the manga, so I'll be holding my spoiler finger up. If you don't want to listen to any of this, just stop listening from this point on. So, for us manga viewers out there, holy shit, they just completely skipped through the entire, you know, transfer situation, right? Because I was actually kind of unsure at the very beginning of this. I kind of forgot, but then as it continued on, I was like, wait, no, this is not how it happened in the manga, right? They completely skipped over the blood transfusion part of the story, right? So, wow. And if you are a non-manga viewer and you are in this section and you don't care, you just want to know about the spoilers and whatnot. So basically, in the original body, that was kind of like a hint I said at the very end there, where I mentioned how can bodies still survive in these conditions, right? Well, spoiler alert, it didn't. Well, technically it did, right? It experienced, the original body actually experienced something. It was on the brink of death and whatnot. I forgot exactly what was it. I think it was like a stroke or something, or a heart attack. I can't quite remember, but basically the old body experienced some life-threatening situation. It almost completely died, right, and all the cells with it. But then, it got revived, so it survived, and then conditions gradually became better and better. But just when you think everything was going upwards, and we're eating healthily, we're reducing stress, and all the work conditions were getting better and better, then something completely unexpected happened, and the white blood cell and red blood cell were sucked up and transfused to another body that was actually in even worse conditions than the original host, right? And I do believe that this particular chapter happened after they transferred to the new body. So, they completely changed it up. And that's, I don't know, man. So yeah, so that kind of ties into what I was saying about it jumping a lot of chapters forward. It completely skipped those chapters. So holy shit. Because those chapters were actually really entertaining. And when I read it for the first time, I was like, holy shit, I had no idea that you can do a story like this, right? That is genius, and so on and so forth. And I mean, those were some really epic stories as well. So I don't know how exactly they're going to do this forward. Like, is it going to be a case where they stay within the same body for the entirety of the series and whatnot? Which, I guess it's possible, but to me, it's just really kind of hard to get my mind around, like, a single body having all these different kinds of situations and not actually improving at the end. Not to mention, the introduction of a new body actually introduced us to a lot of new characters as well. I think I stopped after shortly after they moved to a new body and whatnot, but I do recall that this particular chapter was within the new body and so on and so forth. So I mean, I guess that's it. I would have preferred if they did the entire body transfer kind of thing. That would have been great as an anime watcher as well, to experience it for the first time, because I feel like that was a very, very entertaining situation. But who knows? Maybe they're just going to change it and so allow it to happen later down the line, perhaps at the end of this season even. So I don't know. We'll have to stay tuned and see about that. So there we go. That was the spoiler portion. And if you did get spoiled, just read the manga, right? At this, I don't like to say this too often whilst I'm watching anime and whatnot, but you know, a lot of times you have to admit that the source material is better and more gets into concepts deeper and whatnot, rather than the anime adaptation. So this is definitely a case where I feel that the manga is so far still superior to the anime adaptation as of right now. I mean, hopefully the anime will maybe change my mind. There are, like, when anime is done well, they can even surpass the original manga or light novel, particularly with the addition of, you know, of the visuals and of sound and of the voice actors as well. But at this point, I don't know. I feel like I still like the vibe of the manga a lot more. It was a much darker kind of vibe, and the characters really exhibited a lot more, how can I say it? They were a lot more intense, if you will. So, but in any case, really looking forward to see how they are going to switch the story up. Hopefully, the situation that I just mentioned will happen in the future as well, because that's going to be a good one. And there we go. That's it for episode 6 of Cells at Work Black. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.